What is up, guys? Welcome to your 21st intermediate Java tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to be learning how to put actual Java programs called applets on the web. So I'm going to be putting mine on thenewboston.com just because it's a little site for me to test on. So the very first thing that you want to do is, if you're using Eclipse, and I assume you are, instead of just coding it right in here, what we need to do is we actually need to get the class file for this. So go ahead and run it one time, and that's going to save it to a class file. And then go ahead in your computer, and in your search box, go ahead and search for this class, or if you know where it is, you can just navigate to it. But what I always do is I put search bucky.class. And this is going to give me a bunch of different classes, and I know that mine is in Applet right here. So you usually want to name it something unique so you don't have the same problem, but for me, I like the confusion. So let's copy this, and I'm going to go ahead and paste this to my desktop just because I like to have everything on my desktop. So now, I know you guys can't see it, but I have a little icon called bucky.class right on my desktop, and that is where my class file is. So from now, what we need to do is, since we're putting it on the website itself, we want to go ahead and make an HTML file. So go ahead and open, and I'm assuming if you guys are learning about applets, you obviously know how to make HTML file. So I'm not going to be going over that. So anyways, go ahead and open Notepad++ or Notepad, whatever you use to make HTML files, and then go ahead and put your HTML tags in here, beginning, and go ahead and put your body tags in there as well. Body, and then the tag that you use specifically for applet is, yep, you guessed it, applet, right like that. And this actually has an ending tag, and nothing's gonna go in it. And the only thing that you need to do is you need to add a couple attributes in the opening tag, of course the opening tag. So first thing you need to do is write code and set this equal to the class that you're going to be using, which is pretty much a program. And I'm going to set mine equal to bucky.class, and the only two other attributes you need is the width and the height. So I'm going to set my width equal to, and this is how big your applet's going to be. I'm going to set it equal to like 400 or something, and I'm going to set my height equal to I don't know, 100. That sounds about good. So go ahead and save this, and save it as, I'm going to save it as index.html. And I'm going to save it right to my desktop as well, and copy that and paste it again to get my colors good. And now let me just check everything one last time. And another thing you want to take note of, make sure that you never put the when you're doing the height and width, never put it more than 1024 wide and 768 tall, because on your computer monitor and computer screen, that would be bigger than the average computer screen, so you probably don't want to do that unless you're like writing a really specific applet for just a few people. But anyways, that's just your general tip. So now what we have on my desktop is an index for my home page and a class file. So what do we do from here? Well, I already have a website set up at let me minimize Firefox so you guys can see. Right there, and wow, that's the smallest I ever had Firefox in my life. So I have my website set up at hostmonster.com, and let me go ahead and log in. Domain, thenewboston.com. My password, I'm not going to tell you guys that because I don't trust you guys. And let's go ahead and it'll log in. And go to your FTP, which I can find mine. This window is very small right now. Alright, I'm maximizing this. There we go. Unlimited FTP. And then go ahead and click, first of all, we want to allow pop-ups. So allow pop-ups, and then go ahead and click unlimited FTP to get to your FTP account. I probably should have had this my screen recorder set up differently, but oh well. You guys can see. Now go to your desktop, and this is your computer right here, and this is the server. So we want to move the files from your desktop to the server. So everything that you want to put on a website is going to go in public HTML. These are files that the public can see. So first of all, we want to drag this Java program over called bucky.class. So just drag and drop That's one thing I like about Host Monster. It's not command line at all, it's all visual. So now we got the Java program right in my public HTML folder. So now we need an actual website to get to the program. So that's why we created that index HTML. So drag and drop that over here, and now you can see we got index HTML and we got Bucky.class, and there we go, right there. It was messing up, but it's good now. So now we can see, and you usually want to put your class file, which is your program, in the same directory as the website that calls the applet. So now let's go to the newboston.com and see if it worked. And there we go. Our applet pops up right on the index, the home page, and it says, wow, this actually worked. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little square right here that's 100 by 400 or whatever I named it. So that's the basics of how to take an applet or a Java program, and now instead of having to put it on a CD and send it to all my friends, I can just say, hey guys, just go to this website, and anyone who looks at this website can see my applet. So that's the beauty of that, and that's how you can share Java programs with the rest of the world. So that's enough for this tutorials. I don't want your guys' minds to blow up. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next tutorial.